$37 million. That is the price of a single neural override. In 2019, Toyota, one of the most efficient organizations on the planet, didn't lose this money to a server breach or a brute force hack. They lost it because an attacker bypassed their millions of dollars in cybersecurity by exploiting people. They found a flaw in the neural infrastructure of the finance department. This is a real-world case study of exactly what we discuss on this channel: the intersection of high-stakes systems and human biology. The target was specifically Toyota Boshoku, a massive subsidiary responsible for the brand's global interiors. The hackers didn't attack the server. They performed a surgical social engineering exploit on the employee's Trust Reflex. The weapon was a business email compromise. The attackers impersonated a trusted partner, requesting an urgent change to bank details. To a computer, the email was just data. To a human, it was a neural double tap. First, the authority exploit. We are hardwired for social hierarchy. When an email mimics a superior, the brain triggers a compliance loop. The neural operator's primary tool, the prefrontal cortex, is sidelined in favor of social harmony. Second, the attackers triggered a neural override. By creating a high-pressure environment, they forced the employee's brain into System 1 dominance, causing an immediate executive shutdown of their logical defenses. The attackers didn't just ask for money, they demanded it now. This creates cognitive tunneling. Under stress, your brain's peripheral vision shuts down. You stop looking at the metadata. You only see the send command. The hackers didn't look for a password. They looked for a vulnerable neural state. They waited for a moment of peak fatigue, a Friday afternoon, when you are mentally exhausted and become highly gullible. By the time Toyota realized the bank account was a ghost, the funds had already vanished into a dozen offshore nodes. The technology worked perfectly. The operator was the vulnerability. So, how do we patch a biological vulnerability? We install a manual override. While we typically focus on long-term growth protocols, today's case demands a tactical defense that I call the 3-second firewall. Whenever you encounter a high-stakes request involving urgency or authority, you are required to trigger a physical reset. Look away from the screen. Touch a physical object. Take one breath. This act forces your brain to switch from the instinctive amygdala back to the analytical prefrontal cortex. In the digital age, the most expensive mistake you can make is moving at the speed of the machine. Hit like and subscribe. Sovereignty starts with the pause. Protocol 15 is now active. Update your internal software. But remember, your Trust Reflex isn't the only system vulnerable to an override. Most of us are currently living in a state of constant neural extraction, where our focus is harvested by the second. If you want to understand how to defend against the most sophisticated hack of all, the hijacking of your own reward system, watch Protocol 14. You're being dopamine hacked, how to stop being social engineered. Field report concluded.